Hey, what's up everyone? How you guys doing? I hope everybody's awesome. Thank you for coming out. Let's see. Let me make sure this is set to public. I think it is. I don't see anybody in the chat yet, so hopefully you guys are here. Alright, let me hit the edit button to double check. If I can find it, where's it at? This might be a private stream. Stream settings. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see Noah. What's up, buddy? How's your day going? I'm going to be changing my streaming time up on Fridays a little bit. Okay. Oh, what did I just do? I hit a weird button. I hit a strange button. What's up, Big 5872? How are you doing today? Awesome to see ya. Alright, let's get myself up here. How's everybody's day going? I hope you're all amazing so far. Too much stuff. Oh no, about lost my mouse. Hold on a second. I'm off to a disorganized, discombobulated start so far. Alrighty. B-Flex, what's up, buddy? Noah. We got Maringo. How are you today? Awesome to see you guys. I definitely appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to be running some showdowns now. Sunday. Sunday, I'm going to be setting this LC500 convertible up with Melon's crazy live racing tune, and we're going to try it out on the stream. We'll share this again on Sunday stream, so this should be pretty fun. Actually, I'm kind of working on getting it set up now. It's a great car. It's definitely a great car. So how's everyone's day going? All right, Las Vegas. What is this? A shift spin? Oh no. Let me see what I have available for this showdown. I mean, I don't know. I don't have much. I'm going to be stuck with the Super Snake, so unless I want to upgrade something else, I'm kind of half tempted to maybe upgrade that Rocket Bunny Camaro because it looks pretty sweet. MaxTheGamer, what's up, my man? I actually like that Rocket Bunny Camaro. That's kind of a nice vehicle. It's pretty decent. Alright, so I've switched from LD player over to BlueStacks right now. Oh no! My controls did not work. My nitrous did not go off. That's a little bit of a problem. I gotta fix that. Something's a little weird with the controls here. It doesn't seem to be saving my controls for some reason. So that's not wonderful. I gotta try to reset these up. Only thing I gotta really do is set up a button for nitrous. Everything else I do with my mouse, but... Alright, so let me get into this. This is gonna be with a bot. Where's the edit button? Okay, what's going on here? Oh boy. Control editor. Yeah, I don't understand why it's not working. Something's off here. I'm having a problem where it's not saving my controls, and I don't know why. that's going to be a little bit of an issue if it doesn't work here. Oh, you know what? Now I see why it's not working. Okay. Now I see exactly why it's not working. I see what happened. Okay, I gotta redo the controls really quick. I'm sorry. I need to set up another key. Still not working. Huh. Son of a butt. So BlueStacks is loading the game and it's running everything better, but for some reason, I'm having a weird issue with the controls. Now, I don't know why. Let me try one more time to fix this, right? This and this. Let me hit the update there. No, that... Okay, let me try that. Let's see if that fixed it. Clavia, what's up, buddy? How are you doing today? If the controls work, BlueStacks is a better platform right now. Like, it's, it loads the games faster, everything is running smoother overall. But there might be an issue here. Alright. Issue with the controls. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, why are they not, my buttons, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I actually can't run BlueStack. I can't run what I normally run today. Now, I did something, hold on a second. I'm just dropping these everywhere. Maybe it's like the placement slightly off. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing or not, but let me save that. Alright, this is kind of crazy. I can't play with my eyes? I'm not sure what that means. Alright, so this is a bummer. I still don't know if those buttons are... No. Nope, the buttons are not working. I don't understand here. This should be something so simple in why is it not working? Well, dudes, this is going to ruin the live stream. I really don't understand this. This makes zero sense whatsoever. Let me go ahead and reset the controls completely. And see what that does. Control editor. Reset. Alright, so I have reset the controls. Save. Okay, change is saved. I was having this problem earlier and I did something and it fixed it. Lovely. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, it's not saving the keys on the keyboard for some reason. Well, guys and gals, this is not wonderful. Click on the tab button next to the house. Tab button next to the house. I don't know what you mean by tab button. I don't know what you mean by the house or the tab button that's next to it. Do you mean on the controls? A tab button next to a house. No idea. It doesn't make sense. I mean, these keys are set up to work, and they don't work. That doesn't make any sense at all. Reset. It's got... So this has the shift key. Let's try this. Maybe this will work. Keyboard and mouse. Well, we'll try one more time, and if this doesn't work, we're screwed. Oh, on my top left, there's a back button, a house button, and then there's a whatever that is. Alright. Aaron, how's it going, man? You said I'm a funny guy. And you and your cousin grind while watching me play. Cool, cool. So you guys grind out some CSR2 racing while playing my videos? 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, there's a home button, a back button, and then there's this. So none of these buttons are going to do anything for me, are they? All right. It's your boy DB. Hello. Oh yeah, it is Halloween. Happy Halloween. So the question is, why are the controls not working? There's something majorly wrong here. I wonder if it's trying to use a game controller. Let's try this. 3, 2, 1, launch. Nitrous. Oh boy, this is going to be a nightmare. I can't play like this. I cannot play like this. Bummer. Are you saying to click this? I mean, I'm not really sure what you're wanting me to click here. Right, there's... Let me do that. That probably just ruined the whole thing. I don't know what's going on. I did edit the default buttons 15 times. And I pressed the save key. I press save and it even shows that the keys are set to the button I'm trying to use. And for some reason they're not working. I don't get it. Any method or ways of getting cash. Race a lot. Right? Take a tier 5 car or a tier 4 car and race as much as you possibly can, and that's how you earn money in this game. It's a very slow, tedious process. So live racing, showdowns, the daily races, just race. But tier 5 cars earn the most money. So tier 5 cars are your best bet, if possible, because they do earn the most per race. You can sit there and grind out the tier 5 regulation race. I mean, this is unbelievably boring. But right here, I mean, you can just sit here and do this, right? Go race. For some reason, it takes longer to load in. Some people think they have set it up this way intentionally, but yeah, grinding on the game is, you got to grind your butt off on these games. Hey, there it worked. That's really weird that I restarted the game and now the controls are working, so strange. Very strange. All right, now it's going. Hopefully that doesn't become a major issue, but at least I think it worked. I don't know. Noah says, find somebody to swap with on live races. That's definitely a good way to earn some cash quick. R4M, thanks for trying to help with the control issue. I'm not really sure why it was being a turd burger, but I'm not 100% sure, but I think it worked that time. I'm not sure. We'll find out here in a second. The Clavia, thanks, buddy. All right, let's see what happens. Three, two, one, go. Yeah, now it's working. That was a major malfunction right there. Doesn't make any sense. These games are weird, but yeah, thanks for trying to help, guys. Jay says, I usually swap with my other account. Yeah, you know, some people have more than one account. They'll have the game on a couple of phones, and they'll sit there and trade wins with each other, and that's got to make it pretty easy, actually. Matthew, yeah, happy Halloween, my friend. I'm doing good. How about yourself? All right, so I guess I'll call you Jacob there. Hello, Jacob. You got a really crazy long name there, so I don't know how to read that, but I see the last word's Jacob, so we'll go with that. I hope you are awesome. All right. All right, my opponent has disconnected. I will take it. Yeah, the game overall seems to be running better on BlueStacks now. I mean, for years it's been better on LD Player. But I saw there was a new beta version of LD Player running on like Android 11 or 12 or something like that. So I figured, all right, you know, newer Android version, let's try that out. And so far, so good, except for whatever weirdness I'm having with the controls. But yeah, so far, so good. At least for right this moment. Let me go put that other stage 6 part I have on this car. Matthew says, I'm doing good. Happy Friday. Glad you're doing good. That's awesome. Okay. I'm not really sure how many stage 6 parts I got, but I'm going to throw them on there. I just got the body, huh? That's normally a good stage 6 part. Let me throw these on here. I don't know, I might level that other car up, I'm not sure. Am I going to do some trick-or-treating? Nah, probably not. I doubt it. I'm just going to do some CSR2ing. We'll just go ahead and run it like that. What are my top 3 favorite cars? Oh man, there's so many good cars, it's a little hard to... It's really hard to pick my top 3, but... Man. Top 3 favorite cars. I don't know, man. I really like the Chevelle recoil a lot. I love that. I mean, I don't really have a top 3. I have a top like 50. And I have a hard time picking between those 50. Oh my god, Noah says he's going to dress up like Donna and steal kids' candy. That's a terrible thing to do, but I like it. It's kind of funny, actually. Dress up like Donna and steal kids' candy. Top 3 favorite car brands. Oh man. That's not easy either. Top 3 brands. When it comes to... Well, when it comes to supercars, Bugatti and Lamborghini have to be like my 2 top favorites. Bugatti and Lamborghini, and like they're just awesome cars in a lot of ways. What would be my 3rd favorite? Older Ferraris, not so much the new Ferraris, but the old school Ferraris. Now when it comes to like regular cars, Toyota, Subaru, and then Honda would be my favorites. Dark, I don't know why you guys wait till the last day, because I think you have better luck if you do a little bit every day. Here's the problem with waiting to the last day. After so many wins, the game tends to be like, okay, this person won this many times, let's match him up with people that are going to destroy him. I think you should do some every day. I really don't think you should wait till the last day. I think that's counterintuitive, personally. A lot of people seem to take the advice I gave, and for some reason they think I was telling them to wait till the last day, but I think that hurts you. I think you're way better doing a little bit each day than waiting till the last day. Matthew says, just curious because I'm a car guy. Sup, Melon? I mean, there's so many good cars out there, it's unreal. But yeah, I mean, the game gives you so many wins on a showdown, then it's like, alright, now it's time for you to lose. So I think the first day you should run until you get stuck. The second day, run until you get stuck. Third day, and then by the time you hit the last day, then you'll have an easier time. Holy crap, Peter, you had to open 12 tickets and you finally got your account back. That's awesome though, man. I'm sorry it was that much of a hassle and that you had to open 12 tickets, but that's amazing that you got your account back. That's really good. The Brit, hello, good to see ya. Peter, I hope you're doing good today, buddy. Dark says, because I think I would struggle with my max super snake. I don't know, I mean, how many trophies have I got today? So far, I'm up to like 600. So let's just say I never passed 600 a day. That's 600 I didn't have beforehand, so I think it's just way better to do a little bit every day. Bam. That's always what's worked really well for me, at least. All right, here we go. All right, Peter's looking for a team to join. JDM Legend. Peter, how many respect points do you normally get per season? I don't know if we're still needing people or not, but I think my crew was looking for a couple of people. If you can make over 700,000, I'll send you a... If you can make over 700,000, I'll send you a link to our line chat room where you can talk to our recruitment guy. What's the fastest car in this showdown? I just made a video about that this morning. It was the... Oh yeah, the Naughty D, if you have it. Supposedly the Naughty D is the fastest. Now, for some reason, that's not showing up on my game as a car that's available, but other people seem to have that car, so this game's a little bit weird. I don't understand why that happens. I really don't. Ah, Peter, those are some pretty good scores. I can't see my other screen. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? My hat's falling off. Hold on a second. How about this? If anybody's interested in possibly joining my crew, let me see if I can find the link really quick. Where did I put that link? One minute, everybody. Okay, it's not on this one. Crab sandwiches. Is it in this one? No. Okay, I've lost the link. Or is this it? No. Alright, the link is missing. I don't know where it is. Son of a butt. Let me look on this one really quick. No, it's not there. Alright, my link seems to have disappeared from my text document. It should have been on here. What the crap? Sometimes things don't make a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I'm sorry. Huh. Alright, well, the link seems to be gone. I'm gonna have to look it up again later, but... It should be on this text document on my computer, and it's not. I don't understand where it went. Well, I guess I don't know. Ah, poop. I think somebody sent you an invite anyway. I don't know if you're planning on joining them, but... If so, I hope that works out good for you. All right, so I think you're going back to your old crew. All right. It's nice to be in a crew where you like the people and stuff. I used to have a lot more time back in the day. Back in the day, I used to chat with people on the lineup all the time. Now I'm just so freaking pressed for time. It's like a nightmare trying to go to like 94 different online chat rooms in this place and that place. Plus keep up with everything else. I wish I had more free time, but between all the stuff I do, I got about 100 hours work week, 7 days a week. So I've got like 2 to 3 hours. I got about 2 to 3 hours a day of free time around I go to bed around 9. So sometime between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. No, sometime between 6 and 7, I usually get done with everything. And then I got 2 to 3 hours till I go to bed, so. Okay. Oh, Peter, you used to be in my crew. I don't know, man. Everybody's got weird names on the... YouTube's got everybody's names messed up again. So some of you guys, I don't know who you are. Some of you guys I do, some of you I don't. But the names throw me off because they're all a little different than normal. I hope they change the back. Last time this happened, it was like that for a couple of weeks. And then they put it back to everybody's normal YouTube names. Hey, Vincent, what's up, buddy? Ah, you're almost maxed with a naughty D. Sweet. Yeah, you should be able to get it no problem. You know, if you don't get it today or tomorrow, you'll probably get it the next day, but... Yeah, you should have no problem if you're just missing a couple of pink parts. You should be able to do it to it, I would think. Can't guarantee it, but I would think so. Oh, Noah, you're infinite? Gotcha. I had no idea. Alrighty. My guess is that was done by mistake. I think it's kind of a glitch or something, but I don't know for sure. YouTube's a little weird. Alright. I need to reorganize my computer a little bit. I actually need to completely reset my computer again, but I'm too lazy. It takes like a whole day to get everything back up and running the way it needs to be. After a complete reset. I actually, once a year, I like to completely wipe the hard drive and then reinstall Windows. Like, I have an audio and review channel, so the amount of software I install on my computer, the amount of drivers from USB microphones and USB this, I mean, it's crazy how much crap gets on my computer. And unfortunately on Windows, even when you uninstall stuff like that, it never completely uninstalls it, and it leaves all these registry entries and takes up all this room. It's actually pretty awful. But I get so much junk on my computer. Eventually, after about a year, the computer starts running lousy due to all that stuff. But it takes like a full day to normally get the computer back up and running because there's so many things I gotta reinstall on it. Like, it's quick to reset it, but reinstalling like 94 things takes a while. What I was thinking about doing is taking that old laptop and just maybe... I was thinking about maybe taking my old laptop, and when I do videos where I have to install software, maybe just using the laptop so I don't have to install all that stuff on my main PC. That might be a good way to do it, but... if I had more desk space, that would make life so much easier. I've got this little teeny desk. It's kind of hard trying to do YouTube out of a little teeny space, but... now, if I didn't have to have my computer on my desk, if I could get my computer off the desk, that would be much nicer, I guess, but it is what it is. Moosehead, hello, hello. How you doing today? If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. I know I missed some of your guys' comments. But yeah, I think I'm to the point where the game's like, okay, we're not going to allow you to win anymore. Maybe I'll switch over to the other showdown. But you know, the last crew recruitment video I made, I actually have a link in that to our Line app. So if anybody does want to possibly join my crew and talk to our recruitment guy, just look up my last crew recruitment video, and I think in the video's description there's a link to our chat room. Alright, Peter says, I got the LC500 convertible on all stage 3 and it's beating Dino by 2 to 3 tenths of a second. That's not bad, actually. I mean, the LC500 convertible is a pretty cool car. Alright, so I made it to, you know, 700 some trophies. That's not bad for having a poorly upgraded car. What's up, Slick? How you doing today, buddy? Hope you're doing awesome. Alright, I'm going to go switch over to the other showdown. We are switching to the other showdown, guys and gals. Alright. "5 days, 2 hours. I knew that was coming. Alright, let's hit the change car button. What do I got for this one? Oh, no more pop-ups. Oh boy. Actually, I don't really have anything good set up. I'm going to have to race this. I think this is on a live racing setup. Alright, if you're looking for a tune for the Voodoo, I mean, the Viper Voodoo was not a good car. I'm sure somebody, I don't know if I have a video for that car, but I'm sure somebody's got one if I don't. There's no good live racing setup for it or anything that I know of, but it's just kind of one of those deals where it's like, well, it's not the world's greatest car, unfortunately. But you're not going to really find any type of tune that knocks your socks off with that car or anything. Prismanelli, cool. How you doing today? Melon says it's crap. Alright, he's not beating around the bush. Melon's let you know it's a crop sandwich. Slick saw my video about the Prestige Cup. He said, yep, it's a turd taco. I'll tell you what. The one nice thing about this season's Prestige Cup is we didn't have to spend too much game cash to upgrade the car. The bad news is if you had to pull that thing with keys, that's a terrible experience. This is not the Huracan Coupe, it's the Technica. Well, you can probably see that for yourself. It says it right there on the top of the screen. But I think this car actually has a somewhat decent live racing setup. It seems like a pretty decent live racer. Not the world's greatest live racer, but it'll do a little bit of something. I mean, it's not one of the best live racing cars in the game, but it does have a low upgrade setup where it might win a couple here and there. Better than not having one at all, you know what I mean? Alright, Slick, you think they like to use a lot of BMWs for the Prestige Cup? I've never really noticed a pattern, actually. Melon says the Technica is decent. I wonder, I bet I have all the BMWs in the game. I might not. I feel like I probably do, but I probably don't. I'm probably missing a few, or maybe a bunch. I don't really like this color of the Technica though. It's kind of a weird grayish. I kind of like the concrete gray colors, but I don't like this particular color of gray here. Alright, wait. You can't tune it any further because you get an immediate sendation? What is a sendation? I've never heard that word before in my life. Sendation to the minus blue points. So if you move, alright, so if you move like one of the sliders to tune the car and you get a huge drop in Evo points, that's not going to do you any favors for winning RP or anything, but sendation as in getting sent? Never heard that before. Noah says best as in fastest. Alright, yeah, there's really no such thing as a best car in the game because different cars are good at different things. For example, I mean, if you're looking for the car with the fastest acceleration, that's one thing. If you're looking for a car with big top speed, if you're looking for a car to beat the dyno time, that's something else. If you're looking for a live racing car on low upgrades, that's, you know, there's a lot of different things different cars are good for. So there's really no such thing as a best. It kind of depends on what you're trying to do with it. I mean, for example, like the Venom F5 Roadster, if you know how to set that up, that can be one of the best live racing cars in the game. Alright, Prism says it drops the Evo points the second he tries to change the tune. Like the Tuatara is probably one of the best dyno beating cars in the game. Which cars actually have the fastest top speed or acceleration? I'm not 100% sure about that. Slick loves the Venom F5 Roadster. Yeah, that car is a beast if you know what you're doing with it. You can set that thing up just to dominate. That will womp all over people. Yeah, the fastest car in the game is currently the Back to the Future Time Machine and then the Honda Hoonigan Indy truck. But as far as acceleration and top speed, I have no idea. The thing is, you would have to tune each car for acceleration and then tune each car for top speed. And there's like 1,500 some cars, so that would take like years. That would take like a couple of years to figure that all out. Now, if you look at the world, I don't even know if the world record sheet shows that. I really don't know. But yeah, you would have to tune each car specifically for top speed and then retune it for acceleration. That's probably a feat that nobody's ever attempted to do yet. But, I mean, there's some cars that got crazy good acceleration. Yeah, 168 million in game cash is what I currently have. I'm not really rich. I mean, at 7 million per car, let's just say next time there is an event where I have to upgrade, say, 10 cars, that's going to take most of what I have right there. And that's taken years to save up, so... Now, back when Elite Tuners first came out, and there was how many Elite Tuners cars? 8 or 9 of the original ones. I remember dropping, I think I used over 100 million game cash in a couple of weeks upgrading all those Elite Tuner cars. And then at that point, I had to start saving again. So it's a very long, grueling experience being super stingy with my game resources to do that. I guess you're kind of spamming. I mean, you're posting like, oh god, you're posting like 1 or 2 words in some posts, you know? You're just posting a bunch of stuff. It's not exactly spamming, but kind of spam-ish, I guess. Slick has 67 million. Yeah, it takes a while. It takes quite a while. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. All right, Wimpu says, do you guys think Super Snake will hit 1,400 trophies? Maybe. I mean, if you got a maxed out Super Snake, I think you have a chance. I think if you do a little bit every day, maybe by the last day you'll hit it. It can't hurt to try, right? I mean, if you got the car and it's already like maxed out, there's a very good chance you could get it. I think it's going to be hard, but it's a good possibility. Three, 2, 1, go. All right, come on, little car. You can do it. All right. Slick says, I don't get why the rookies go all in and they lose their money. Well, the thing is, back when I first started this game, I did a lot of 200,000 bets. That's before I ran into a bunch of down tuners, and I was winning the majority of the races. So even if I lost a couple million, a couple live racing sessions later, I would have gained a couple million by doing the bet. So it was really easy to gain a lot of money by live racing and doing the $200,000 bets as a brand new player. But once you start running into people who down-tune cars, that's a very different story. That's a very different story. But right now, I mean, the way people down-tune cars, I'm not really betting anybody anything because I don't know. I don't know, maybe back in the day when I first started playing, down-tuning wasn't a thing or people hadn't figured it out yet. I'm not really sure. Prisma says, take some time to think, so I end up just sending small amounts of text in one text. Yeah, a lot of people dislike that. Like if you go to a live stream and somebody's posting lots of small things, a lot of people get upset by that. Just so you know. Like you may not be intentionally spamming, but a lot of people look at it that way. So that's just something to keep note or think about, I guess. Slick says, I feel bad for the guy with the Beamer. Winfu says, for the Super Snake, I'm only missing 2 epic fusions. Yeah, you should be fine. 18 hours less for the oh, okay, so the Ghost-like circuit is almost finished, guys and gals. But Prisma, there's a lot of people who will come to his live stream and they'll intentionally do that. They'll say, hey, post, how, post, R, post, you, post, today, post. And they'll spam up the entire chat. So I think when people see somebody posting a whole bunch of small things, they just assume that it's somebody trying to crap up the chat. So you may not be doing it intentionally, but I think that's how a lot of people would probably perceive that. But yeah, a lot of people will do that intentionally. Yeah, it's okay. Noah says, yeah, those guys just get the participation awards. I'll tell you what, even if you got a slow car, I mean, doing enough races to get get some of the participation awards, that's a hard word to say, is probably worth it if you think about it. But, you know, I mean, even if you got the slowest car in the game, in my opinion, you should probably run at least 1 or 2 tanks of gas on the showdowns a day, because you might as well get whatever prizes you can collect out of it, even if it's not much. That's the way I look at it. Like, I'm not running I don't have fast cars for these, so I just do what I can do, and I get what I get. All right, thank you for the donation, my friend. I appreciate that. Vincent, thank you, buddy. All right, Vincent hopes to win the Buick. Good luck, my friend. I hope you get it too. I don't know if the Buick's any good yet. Unfortunately, that was on the content account, but it's gone now. I think most of the new cars disappeared off of it, so I gotta contact the guy who owns it and see if we can get those cars updated back onto it, because I would like to get some videos out on how to drive those cars eventually. I was hoping to be able to look at the car on the video and like let you guys know if it was any good, but unfortunately something happened with the content account. Prisma, I do have another YouTube channel for a game called War Robots. So I play that and I play this. That's really about it. Wait, Noah, what am I not spending all in one place, my friend? The $5? Winfu says, I really want a Grand National. I could get the last 2. Yeah, I hope this one's good. How is the Datsun maxed out? I don't know. Actually, that's a car I need to check out. I don't know if that's on the content account or not. Maybe I'm going to have to look at that. Now that you reminded me, I actually need to try and get a video out for that Datsun. I don't know if anybody's got a video out for that or not yet, but I haven't heard anything about it. Prisma, you out of here. Have a great day, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you later. I hope the Datsun's good. Melon says the first Grand National is a good car, the rest are not. Melon, have you got to play with the new one yet? I don't know anything about the new one. Oh, did I win? Holy crap, I think I got it. Slick says the 3 free cars in the race pass are turd tacos. Yeah, they're not the best. This is kind of a disappointing race pass, honestly. BlueStacks is weird. I'm still trying to figure it out. I feel like the screen dims sometimes. I think the game gets... What just happened? What? Oh. If you pull the screen down... I don't know if you guys can see me doing that. But if you pull the screen down... while you're about to do a race, it disconnects you. That freaked me out for a second. Then I realized what happened. Yeah, I still got to get familiar with BlueStacks, but... What's up, Green Viper? I'm just doing a few showdowns today, actually. I totally forgot that this will... That's so you can't cheat against other people. So if you try to disconnect to get a win or something, it kicks you out of the race. But BlueStacks, there's a bunch of new controls and stuff. Can you guys actually hear the game audio? Is there any game audio at all? I don't think there is there? We don't have game audio. I don't think. Maybe we do. Jerry, why do you keep doing this to us? What's wrong with Jerry? Jerry's broken. Jerry is very broken. All right. I'm currently still working on this here. I haven't really even started it, but I guess you gotta finish this before you can get the one for the Datsun, but next season's prestige car, I'm not really sure what it is yet. I'm probably gonna try and find all that out tomorrow and do a video on it. I would, you know what, let's see what's in the daily deals. Limited offers. I want to see if they're selling the Nova X for real money because I would like to have that car. All right, they got one of these Grand Nationals in here for 20 bucks. They got some Porsches for sale there. Come on, sell me the Nova X for 20 bucks. I'll buy it. Oh man, I hate how the game's so messed up when you get all these. Look, I can't. That is infuriating how this. I can't scroll through the stuff. It's all broken and messed up. Look at this. It just keeps going back. This is really ridiculous. How am I supposed to buy anything when your game's all jacked up? But no, they don't have the Nova for sale. I was really hoping they would sell that car for 20 bucks. Here's Jerry's pick, guys. You can buy for 70 bucks. You can buy LB. Okay, that's for the man, 70 bucks for that. If you want to do the Ghost Light Circuit, you can buy that package of cars there. I don't know. Crystal, how's it going, buddy? I'm doing good. How about yourself? But yeah, I'm gonna be changing up. I don't know if you guys saw the post I made, but I'm gonna be changing up my streaming time on Fridays for a few weeks. Normally I stream from 11:30 to 12, but I'm probably gonna be doing like, I don't know what I do. I said it wrong. Hold on. So what car would I need here? I would need to get this thing. That's a sweet car. Can we get that? How many silver keys do I have? Oh man, a lot. 23,000. Thing is though, I never have to. I don't ever have to spend my silver keys anymore, because once you become part of a milestone prize crew and you start winning the milestone prize car, oh my god. Once you start winning the milestone prize car every season, those eventually turn into Prestige Cup cars. So every season I collect my 500 or 600 or 700 keys. And after about a year or two, that adds up to a lot of keys. I was actually thinking one of these days I might start spending some of these just for the heck of it, because I mean I got so many, it's crazy. One day when there's no, maybe one day I'll do like a live stream where I just open crates. I was thinking about doing that. That might be kind of a fun live stream, just a crate opening. But once the 10x chance is gone or something like that. Was the Grand National once a prize car? There's been several Grand National prize cars. I think we have 3 or 4 Grand Nationals in the game now. So if you're looking at the Grand National from the Showdown, that's a brand new one that just got added. So that one's a little bit different. But if you go over to... All right, let's check this out really quick. How many Grand Nationals do we have? We're about to find out. Crystal X says, Donna would definitely sabotage that stream. All right, let's go check this out. I went to the wrong place. No, I didn't. All right, I've confused myself somehow. Hold on a second. Let me get my bearings together. My brain is broken. All right, we want to look for a Buick. All right, let's see how many Grand Nationals we actually have. It's only showing 2, but I know there's more than 2. There's the GNX. There's the Invader. I know there's at least another one. There's definitely another one somewhere. But this says special offer. I guess you can buy this one with real money. Oh yeah, that's the new one. Look, you can buy that for 25 bucks if you can't win it out of the Showdown, I guess. But this one really does look nice. I like the looks of this one. This thing looks sweet. Now the GNX here looks nice and all, but this one looks way better. Just the rims and the accents on the hood and everything. To me, this even though it's subtle, this looks way better. I know there's at least one more Grand National in the game. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like 99% sure there's another one, guys and gals. Alright, I want to try something. Alright, what just happened? I started a question and answer. How is this working? This is something I want to... Somebody ask a question for the question and answer I just started on the stream, because I don't know what it does. It looks like a new option. Does that give you does that give you guys some sort of option to ask a specific question? What did that do exactly? Because I absolutely have no clue how this works. But there's a couple of new options. Alright, so Noah said I bought that SC63 immediately. Wempu says the Diablo SV took you 2,000 credits. I don't understand what this question and answer did. I don't see anybody asking any specific questions about it. That's weird. Alright, so Melon says from the Demon body line, the Charger SRT Red Eye and the SRT Demon 170. Yeah, the Red Eye is nice. The SRT Demon 170, I'm not familiar with that car, but I will say the Red Eye is a really nice car. The Red Eye is not bad at all. Oh my god, what just happened? Wow. What is this? Alright, I just somehow started it. I don't know what's going on here. This is really weird. I'm very confused by how this is supposed to work. I'm playing with this new YouTube feature, guys. Sorry. Melon said I did spend 20,000 on my keys and I got them all. Vince said, yeah, you know, if you can win it instead of spending real money, you might as well do that, but I actually thought that was going to be one of the older ones for sale. Now, if you go over to their website, you might even find better deals as well. I'm not sure what cars they're selling on their website, but you might find something good over there. Not 100% sure, but there's a good chance you will. Winpoo, yeah, the Charger Red Eye Splatter is pretty decent. Have I ever seen somebody at rank 8,000? No. I've seen people at like rank 3,000, but I've never really paid much attention for one, but Noah's seen people at rank 9,000. either they're cheaters or they play the game like 40 hours a day. Oh, man. If you played 40 hours a day, you might actually get somewhere like that. Oh, I didn't know I had a Radford. I wonder where that came from. There's a lot of cars in this game that I had no idea that I owned. This car is awesome. I never did upgrade this, huh? I think I purchased the race pass just because I wanted this car. But honestly, I mean, I've got probably somewhere between 400 and 500 cars in this game, and it's so hard to keep track. What's this? Look at this little guy. X Crystal X says, devoting your life to a mobile game is crazy. Some people, I mean, I guess like if you don't have anything else to do, I don't know. Maybe some people are retired and they're bored and they don't have any friends and they just sit there and play CSR racing. Not really sure. I mean, I probably get in 30 minutes to an hour per day on average. I used to have a little more time. I mean, I used to play for probably about 3 to 4 hours a day back when I had more time, it was a lot easier to get game cache and stuff back then. It's a lot, it takes a lot longer now to save stuff up. If I were still playing as much as I used to, the amount of everything I would have would be redonkulous. I would have so much more stuff, it would just be crazy. But yeah, if you play for 9 years, you'll get a lot of stuff as well. But even me, I'm only at rank, 1500, 1600, something like that. I don't even know what my rank is. But yeah, I mean, I don't even think I've hit rank 2000 yet. Let's see, does it tell me what my rank is? So I've got 556 cars. So I've spent 3,614 hours and 10 minutes playing this game in the roughly 9 years that I've been playing. I've raced 140,000 races and I've won 97 of them. So yeah. Lifetime cash is 1.7 billion. So the amount of time I've spent on this game is insane. And I'm ranked 1,400 right now with... I gotta be careful. I've spent 587 hours just in my garage. Probably tuning cars, adding parts to cars. But yeah, 3,614 hours and 10 minutes total of playing, guys. That's like crazy amounts of time right there. The amount of time I spent on this game is insane. Like completely insane. Ah, my headphone fell out. Melon says, you don't want me to tell you how much time I spend or the amount of money. I'll tell you what. It's kind of crazy seeing how much time you spend on these games. Sometimes I kind of hate looking at that because I'm like, oh my god, that's like a huge chunk of my life I've been playing a game. It's crazy. I don't know why I like this weird yellow color on this car. It looks pretty nice. Alright guys and gals, I think I gotta get going. I do have something I gotta do here in about 20 minutes, so I gotta get off here and get ready to do that. So for the next several weeks, I'll probably be changing up my stream time a little bit on Fridays. My Sunday streams will stay the same though. But unfortunately, can I do a video talking about what to expect out of a crew leader? Here's the thing, every crew leader is going to be completely different. So you don't know what to expect out of a crew leader, right? You're going to have some people that are like crew Nazis. You're going to have some people that just don't care. You're going to have some people that are just like cracking the whip on your face. I mean, there's really no way to know. I mean, there's probably thousands of crews with different leaders, with different rules and personalities. So yeah, there's no way to know what a crew leader is going to be like or how they're going to run their crew until you join that crew. I mean, it's like going to work at a job. You don't know if you're going to have a good boss, an awesome boss, if he's going to be you don't know. You just never know how somebody's going to act or react or do things. I could only really speculate on that type of thing, honestly. But there's some crews where you do the littlest thing wrong, they're like, screw you, you're out, you're kicked, goodbye. Then there's some crews that are very lenient. There's some crews that are, you know, probably stricter than there should be. There's some that aren't strict enough. I mean, there's just so many variables and possibilities. Melon says, guys, it's very hard work to be an admin. Honestly, I mean, trying to run a crew, you gotta, I mean, sometimes you gotta kick people out. Sometimes you gotta crack the whip and do stuff you don't want to. But the thing is, you gotta keep your crew running, I will say that. For example, if your crew is trying to be successful and your crew has rules, you do gotta make sure everybody's following the rules. I mean, let's just say you've got 30 people in a crew and like 5 of those people don't earn their points. Your crew could miss out on the prize car or who knows what. So, I mean, crews have minimums and certain rules for a reason. And if they want to keep the crew running successfully, everybody needs to pull their weight. So if you're not pulling a weight, if you're not pulling your weight in a crew, then unfortunately, you know, you're not going to be able to stay in that cruise. But there's so many variables. Green Viper says, come join the hitters. It's the best crew in the game. William D said, is 3 hours a good notice? For what? 3 hours for what? Oh, wait. My crew leader gives me 3 hours on a 150, then gets pissed when 2 people show up. What do you mean he gives you 3 hours? He says we're going to start it in 3 hours and just expects people to show up? I mean, he should probably make a set schedule. I mean, I don't know if I understand what you're saying there, but he should probably make a set schedule. I mean, that's what a lot of crews do. They say, you know, on Tuesday, we're going to start the wild card at this time. On Thursday, we're going to start it on this time. That way, people know when to show up. But when my crew was trying to figure out the best times for a wild cards, what we did is we talked to everybody in the crew and we said, hey, what are the best times for you? And then we found out what the best time for the majority of the players were. We took a late time and an early time. And that's how we figured out our crew times. But we set a time. That way everybody just knows when to be there. But yeah, no, you can't just say we're going to do a wild card in 2 hours or 3 hours and expect people to show up, because there should be a weekly schedule or a daily schedule for those cards. Because, you know, you can't just be like, hey, be here in 3 hours. You know, it's a game. People have lives. People have work to do, things, you know. You just expecting to say everybody be here in exactly 3 hours and having the whole crew show up is not realistic for a lot of reasons. So, hey, William D, what's up, buddy? How you doing? William D, you're coming in a little late. I don't know. Some of you guys may not see my post, but I will be changing my Friday stream up for a few weeks. But yeah, I got something to do in about 20 minutes here, so I gotta pop off, guys and gals. But probably for like the next 4 to 6 weeks, I'll probably be streaming a little bit earlier than normal and ending it a little bit earlier than normal. But anyways, I will catch you guys later. I'm sorry if anybody's just tuning in. I do appreciate all of you coming out, though. I really do. Thank you for being here. You guys and gals are amazing. I really do appreciate each and every one of you a lot. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for watching my streams. Thanks to all the channel members. Thanks to the moderators. Thank you all. You're all amazing. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you guys have an awesome day. On Saturday, on the Sunday stream, I'm going to be setting up Melon's tune that he shared with you, and we'll reshare that. We'll reshare the tune, and we'll run the car as well, just so you guys know. That's what we're going to be doing on Saturday's stream, is running Melon's crazy Lexus LC500 convertible tune. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. You guys and gals are awesome. Bye-bye. That's my new ending. Bye-bye. I don't know. I'm goofy. Bye-bye.